Baseball arc! Oh, I love this music. Oh, the animation! The animation is kicking in! Whoa! That was awesome! Hey! Don't show that! Don't show this! You're showing too much! Stop! It's enough! It's enough! This is enough! Okay. Oh. Wow. That was awesome. That tracking shot with Eren. Wow. I'm glad that Wit Studio took a break, okay? The animation looks so okay. I want to talk about season 3 part 1 because as you guys already noticed, I didn't post episode 7, I think, of season 3 part 1 until the end because yeah, I've watched them by myself. I didn't film them, but I watched them. And they were good. It's just that I have, you know what? Let's just talk about this trailer first. Then I will talk about part 1. Okay, first of all, if my calculation is correct, all of this stuff in this trailer, in this leaked trailer, apparently someone leaked this trailer. I don't know how they do it, how they did it, but yeah, it's out there. When people say that this arc, season 3 part 2, will be the best season of any anime ever, they're not kidding. It's really great. You know, you guys have to see it for yourself. It's not something that I can describe with words. You anime only watchers, you have a lot waiting for you. So yeah, as I was saying, all of this stuff in this trailer, based on my calculation, is pretty much the first 2 episodes. I didn't notice any material that they've taken from further chapters. It's the first 2 episodes, I'm sure, okay? Or maybe the first 1 episode. Maybe they cut some of the stuff out like they did with part 1. I hope not, okay? That is one of my main issue with part 1, okay? I'll talk about that later. Yeah, the trailer begins with the Beast Titan throwing a rock. A gigantic rock with ease. Expect a lot of that, okay? Expect a lot of that in this season or this part. It's so confusing. Just call it season 4. Why season 3 part 2? Season 3. Just call it season 4. And then we got a shot of Erwin and the music kicks in and Levi on the freaking horse. Oh man. This season is... I can't believe this is actually happening. Oh, I've been waiting for so long. I read this arc 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago. After season 2. 1.5 years ago. Whatever. I swear to God, this tracking shot with Eren climbing the wall is probably my favorite animation in all of Attack on Titan. By far. Look at that. That is incredible. Look at that. This trailer is both showing too much and just showing that not that much, because they're not showing anything else other than the battle that we know is gonna happen, because we already got spoiled Remember, in the last episode of part 1, they spoiled us about the outcome. A lot of people died, okay? A lot of people died. Alright. This is not a spoiler, okay? I will not spoil anything, but the basement stuff will be touched on in this season. I'm not saying how much they will touch on the basement, but they will touch on the basement in this season. And they're probably gonna show some stuff from the arc after this. I'm not surprised at all if they're showing that stuff. The stuff that you guys aren't supposed to know before you know about the stuff in the basement. I'm not putting it past Wit Studio because they've shown a lot of spoilers. Out of context spoilers, mind you. But still, spoilers! Okay, one interesting thing in this trailer. They didn't show Bertolt. Or sorry, Bertolt! They didn't show him. I'm glad, okay? I'm glad because he will play a big part in this season, okay? A big part. Not just him, by the way. A lot of characters will shine in this arc, but not all. Okay, some characters that already had some spotlights in season 3 part 1 won't be featured too much in this season. Still though, it's so confusing. Call it season 4. It's that freaking damn ocean scene at the very beginning of season 3 that kinda ruined the seasoning number. If they didn't show that ocean scene, then they can just call it season 3 and call this season 4. Maybe start this season with that ocean scene. It makes a lot more sense because that ocean scene doesn't make any sense in context of part 1. There's nothing about ocean in part 1. Okay? They didn't touch at the ocean at all and throughout the part 1. I know I sound like I'm trashing part 1. I'm not, okay? I'm just pointing out some of the stuff that frustrates me. It's the little stuff that frustrates me, okay? I can get frustrated very easily by one little thing. It's just me. So, April. 2 months away. Oh. And as you guys may already know, Attack on Titan will end. Currently, the manga is in the last arc, okay? Meaning, if this current arc ended, Attack on Titan is no more. That sucks, man. I kind of see why they have to end it, but there's a spoiler reason why they have to end Attack on Titan. I'm not gonna touch on that, but it makes sense. It makes sense that the story have to end. But still, I'm gonna miss it so much. I love Attack on Titan, guys. I love it too much. Yeah, I need to decorate this. Okay, this is ugly. I need to put some wallpapers. I think I'm gonna put some Attack on Titan posters here. Just you guys wait. Maybe I'll get them done before season 3 part 2. I don't know. I'm not making any promise. Who cares? Who cares anyway, right? Alright. Let's talk about season 3 part 1. As you guys may already notice, I didn't love part 1. I like it, okay? I think it was pretty good season. By Attack on Titan standard though, is a little bit on the average size because season 1 and 2 were out there. Those 2 seasons are out there, okay? The first season of Attack on Titan is what got Attack on Titan to the level that Attack on Titan is right now. And season 2, a lot of people prefer season 2 to season 1. I disagree, but season 2 was also great. They managed to, you know, pack a lot of stuff in just one 12 episode season and be as effective as season 1, I thought. Alright, I'll give you guys context. When Attack on Titan season 1 was airing, Hajime Isayama was working on the Uprising arc, season 3 part 1. And I think he already admitted that he didn't know where this series would go. So he kind of took his time with the Uprising arc. Because all of the arc of Attack on Titan up until that point, the Uprising arc had the most volumes. The first three arcs only have 4 volumes. The Uprising arc is 5 volumes. So he's really taking his time there. So I'm not blaming Hajime Isayama for, not writing the Uprising arc to the best that it could be. I think the Uprising arc could use a lot of improvement, some tweaking here and there. At first, the anime is really promising, okay? Season 3 Part 1, because the pacing is so much better than the manga. And I thought, this is great. We're not staying on just one character for the entire episode, and we're getting little action here and there. But then, in hindsight though, after I finished Season 3 Part 1, I'm disappointed, okay? Because here's the thing, my problem with Part 1 is not that it's bad, it's not that the animation is not good, it's not that the voice acting is not good, it's not that I'm not engaged with the story. I'm still am for some reason. I don't know why. I already know what's gonna happen. But my problem is with the structure of the season, okay? I'm not a fan of the structure. Like I said, that ocean scene at the very beginning, I thought it would be better that if they didn't show that scene, because it doesn't give us anything, okay? It's just a scene, and it's a spoiler too, okay? That means Eren will survive until the end, so that tension is gone now. I know he's like the main character, so he probably won't die anytime soon, but still, if they didn't show that scene, maybe there's a little possibility that Eren might not make it, especially for your guys anime only watchers. During the scene with Eren and Historia, where Historia she was trying to eat Eren, and that scene was beautiful. Yuki Kaji is magnifique. Yeah, that scene is more effective in the manga, because I didn't know that Eren will survive, grow his hair, and then see the ocean. Okay? I didn't know that when I first read the manga. When I first read the manga, I thought, oh crap, is Eren gonna die here? He wished for it, so I thought, maybe? But that ocean scene really ruined that scene, in my opinion, for anime only watchers. And next, okay, I'm glad that the pacing is improved in Part 1. What I'm not glad of is that they cut a lot of stuff that you guys are supposed to see from the manga. That really pisses me off. Not only because they didn't include those scenes. The scenes I'm talking about is Historia crying, breaking down, talking like some crazy woman trying to save Ymir. And the other scene is with Levi. He had a small moment before Armin and John got captured. He saw an old woman with a baby on the street. And I thought that scene is really effective in the manga, because not only he sympathized with the woman and the child, because they are poor people, and the woman also reminds Levi of his mother. And the other Levi scene is where he was threatening Historia. He was threatening Historia because Historia refuses to become the queen. Those scenes are really important for the characters of Levi and Historia, and they cut that out. And also, they kind of rushed the whole Frida stuff. In the manga, Frida was shown very early on. After watching the entirety of Part 1, I thought the Frida stuff was handled very poorly. Compared to the manga, anyway, okay? I know what some of you are thinking right now. Oh, manga always better than the anime, you weep. Well, it is better than the anime, okay? Let me ask you one thing, okay? Who hates Star Wars Episode 8 the most? The Last Jedi. Who hates that movie the most? Star Wars fans. Because it's not perfect. Because it didn't went to the route that Star Wars fans won. I don't care about Star Wars, but I like The Last Jedi, okay? I enjoy that movie, but a lot of Star Wars fans didn't. They hate that movie. So I'm not criticizing Attack on Titan just to trash it, okay? I'm not some elitist anime watcher. I want Attack on Titan to be the best, okay? I don't want any plot hole. I want it to be 10 out of 10. Alright, back to my point. The thing that upset me more is the fact that it's not the fact that they didn't include the scenes from the manga. It's the fact that they include some scenes from the manga that I think could have been cut out, but they didn't include the scenes that they should have shown to the audience, to us, okay? Then that's what pisses me off. The stuff that you guys didn't need to see. I don't know. Or what about the reverse poop machine? Who wants to see that? I don't. That is disgusting. I wanna. that image is burned into my brain. I cannot unsee that thing. And the anime had to remind me of it. You assholes. Let's get back to my first point about the structure of Season 3 Part 1. My problem, like I said, the ocean scene, they shouldn't have shown that. And then the final episode, okay? That final episode should have been the first episode of next season, Season 3 Part 2. It makes a lot of sense. It's the calm before the storm. But Season 3 Part 1, the storm is already gone. So that episode sticks out like a sore thumb, okay? I'm sorry, that episode should have been the first episode of next season. And with how the Uprising arc is, okay, the last episode of the Uprising arc, the last chapter of the Uprising arc is that episode with Eren and Keith, where Keith told Eren about what his father did to him. And then Eren's mom telling Keith that you don't need to be special. You don't need to be special to achieve something. It can just be nobody. If you have the heart and the will and the power to do something, it doesn't really matter who you are or where you're from or what your lineage is. But in Eren's case, his lineage is kind of important too, okay? We still haven't learned a lot about Eren's dad, Grisha. We will learn a lot about him if they didn't cut his backstory out, but I doubt they will do that. From Season 3 Part 2, we will learn about Grisha more in this in Season 3 Part 2. Yeah, the Uprising arc is designed, is written to be a transitional arc. It's like the first arc of Attack on Titan Season 1. The last episode of the first arc of Season 1 is when Eren closes the gate, right? But the battle is not over, right? They still have to clean Tross and all of that, right? That's what I mean. The battle is over, but it's not done yet, okay? There's still stuff to do after that. That's what I mean by transitional arc. And the Uprising arc really needed the next arc to come immediately after the Uprising arc ended, because just by itself, the Uprising arc is, I think a lot of people will agree with me, the Uprising arc is the weakest overall Attack on Titan arc all of Attack on Titan arc, because the standard for Attack on Titan arc is really high, and the Uprising arc it's not that it's bad, it's just there's a lot of ups and downs. It's inconsistent compared to the other arcs. I don't mind the Uprising arc by itself. It's just that the last episode, they need to modify the last episode a little bit, okay? If they want to leave us home happy. Attack on Titan always ended with big fight. And why not make the Uprising arc also ended with the big fight? Maybe shuffle some scenes, some stuff. Maybe Keith talked to Eren early on, not at the end of the arc. So at the end of the arc is that battle with Rod Race. I know I said that the manga version of the Uprising arc is better, but there's still a lot of stuff that is wrong with it, okay? Like I said, the pacing is the main issue. The anime fixed it, but a lot of stuff, the other stuff, they're still the same from the manga. They didn't change anything. Oh yeah, I need to talk about that fucking last scene from episode 12, from the last episode of season 3 part 1. That scene, when I was listening to the freaking credit, okay? And suddenly, freaking Levi's face just showed up out of nowhere with his bloody face. I was freaking out. I was watching it alone with my headphones on, and I thought something happened. I legit thought something happened to my computer or something. It really freaked me out. Yeah, I guess this is my last problem with some season 3 part 1, that last cliffhanger with Eren, Mikasa, and Levi. That scene, you guys are not supposed to see that scene just yet. So you anime only watchers now know that at least Eren, Mikasa, and Levi will survive. So what happened to the other people? Yeah, they're either half dead or dead. There will be a lot of deaths, guys, so you guys need to prepare yourself. Prepare your... Yeah, I'm not even sure I'm prepared, okay? I know what's gonna happen, but I don't think I can take it again. I'm not ready. I'm not ready with the last 4 episodes, 5 episodes maybe, of season 3 part 2. It's... I think I'm gonna cry, guys. I think I'm gonna cry when I watch that scene again. You manga readers know what I'm talking about. That scene again. I know. I know. Okay, so summarize. TLDR. I thought season 3 part 1 was fine. I have some problems with it. Some of the problems are still the same from the manga, except they made it worse in the anime, but not a lot more worse. It's just that it's not significantly worse. It's just slightly worse, so it's disappointing to say the least, because it's Attack on Titan and it needs to be the best. It needs to stay on top. It needs to win Anime of the Year award. Okay, Crunchyroll. Alright, it has been fun. I will react to season 3, by the way, season 3 part 2, because it's really good. Then I can't miss it, and I will try to catch up with the other shows, particularly Higurashi. I really enjoy that anime at the moment, and I would like to get back to the other ones too. It's just that time I don't really have that. Okay, I will try to do my outro. I think I still got it. Okay, if you guys enjoy this video, please leave a like. And hold on, that's not how it goes. What is my outro? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I'll now be doing my outro in Indonesia. So please leave a like if you enjoy this video. If not, kalau kalian suka dengan video ini, silahkan tinggalkan like dan share video ini ke teman-teman kerabat teman kalian. Seperti biasa guys, gua HCL. Orang-orang menonton video ini pada ganteng-ganteng dan cantik-cantik semua. Jangan kalian apapun dan dimana kalian berada guys. See you next time. Bye bye.